What are you doing here?
You asked for me.
What? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said you wanted to see the best teams in the East.
Okay, then what are you doing here?
I'm second in the Metro.
What?
Yeah, got like a top 10 defense, second best penalty kill.
What?
And you know what's crazy? Our shooting percentage sucks. So if we even get close to league average there, we're going to be really good.
What?
Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team, that is a dub! You know we have a 7-game point streak going? Yeah. We've lost 4 of those games, but a 7-game point streak, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Playing the Avs, we just played them like a week and a half ago. There's not a lot to update from that video. They're still top 10 in virtually everything but keeping the puck out of their own net, where they rank 17th. A lot of that can be explained by Georgiev's down year, we'll call it. I never thought he was that great. I'm on record saying that too. But they are dealing with some injuries, and they've had on and off injuries all season. That team has very rarely been fully healthy as far as I'm aware. Right now, Nichushkin's out. He, I believe, went into the assistance program, words, with the NHL. Not sure exactly what that is, but I'm not big on doing the deep dive and trying to figure all of it out if it's personal issues. I hope things work out well there. And then Byram and Lehkonen are also both out, but the game-breaking talent is still there. McKinnon might still be the scariest guy to play against. I mean, McDavid's right there as well, but the way McKinnon affects the game constantly, just scary. I'm not saying he's scarier than McDavid. That feels stupid just saying out loud. But he's right up there with him, is what I'm trying to say. For us, we have a little bit of game-breaking talent too, you know? We got new lines too. The blender was whipping early. We got Marchand, Coyle, Pasternak. Coyle, solid, really good game up there. JVR, Zaka, DeBrusk. That was an interesting line. Frederick, Geeky, Lauko, Heinen, Boquistine. Grizz, Mack, Lindholm, Wotherspoon, Lohrei, Shattenkirk. Those would get shuffled pretty frequently during the game as well. And then Swayman is in net. Olmark was backing up, so we can assume that we're going to see Olmark pretty soon. Forbort and Carlo remain out, although Carlo was held out as a more precautionary thing, according to Monty, that he should be back soon. And then, of course, Beecher and Patra were scratched. Patra is also technically held out for health reasons. They expect Carlo and Patra to be back very soon. You could probably put them at like day to day at this point. We really are in that midway point of the season where there's less to say before a video because everyone's kind of finding their middle ground at this point. There's losing streaks, there's winning streaks. I want to remind everyone again to look around the league. I know this Bruins team and the way they're built is frustrating at times. Our performances are still really good, and when you look around other top of the division teams, all of them have had long losing streaks, really bizarre play where they got hugely outplayed or hugely outplayed another team and then either won or lost that opposite of what they should have done. Every team's got weird quirks going this year. It does feel like a year where it's wide open. Wide open. So why not us, right? Let's talk about this game. Like, comment, subscribe. Nailed it. Join the Discord. Nailed it. Puck drops. Puck drops! 44 seconds in. I actually get kind of scared when we score really early because I get afraid that they're just going to put their foot on the brake immediately. But it's a great shift to start. We escape our zone, dump it in deep, chase it down. Marchand gets there. He gets to work. Nifty plays by Pasta just make this whole sequence awesome because he creates 2 scoring chances real in tight. Neither one of them go the way we need them to. Georgiev fights him off. It looks like it's all for naught, though. Cale Makar is going to grab that puck off of a rebound. He's on the right side of the slot. Looks like he's going to be able to skate it right out, but Coyle with that long reach ends up stripping him of the puck. He strips it back to Pasta, who then just circles back into the slot. An absolute sniperoonie and cheese! Top blocker. Goes back bar and out. I wasn't even sure if he scored initially. It's 1-0. 44 seconds in, and then 5 minutes into the game, puck's in deep once again. And Lauko is going to be a huge beneficiary here, but he's the one who dumped it in, dodged the defender, put pressure on the next defender. Puck gets bounced up the left wall to Lindholm, who makes a great pinch here. Great vision as well, because he sees that Geeky's coming down the right side. For some reason, the Avalanche, for the first half of this game, they cleaned it up later in it. but we're not recognizing the weak side at all. If there was a trailing presence on the weak side being the side that the puck is not on, then they were just forgetting about that space and that human being. Either way, heads up play by Lindholm, gets it over to Geekie. Geekie gets in tight on Georgiev and realizes he's kind of got it all covered. I don't have many options, so he tries to go across the crease to Frederic. Misses Frederic, but Georgiev already sold out on this. So when Lauko, who's a little farther to the left, picks up that puck, he just has a wide open net to shovel it into, which he does. It's 2-0, and it is a Lauko goal. Who would have guessed it? How many goals does Lauko have this season? Hold on. That's his first. Feel like I should have known that, but that's his first. Lauko is a player on this team. What a guy. Anyway, 2-0. We'll take it. And then 5:29 in. Steen is going to go for tripping. It's not a great call. It's not. Frustrating, too, because we've been dominating this period. We've been all over them, and it's super early still, but, like, just tossing momentum back away from us. Hate to see it. And as the penalty kill is expiring, I don't think this counted as a power play goal for them. The Avs are all set up. It's a shot from the right dot. It misses wide, but bounces off the net and off the back wall, back up to Woods, who tries it short side. And Swayman is there. And then he tries it short side again, and it squeezes through. And I thought Raycroft had a really great point on the broadcast about this, between having, like, the actual toe lock as the goalie, and you have the full pad sitting there. You can get your arm down on it, and there's no space. But if you have the skate pressed against the post, naturally, there's going to be a little space. And because, as he said, it was a bang-bang play, it's quick, he's just trying to get over to that short side and make sure that there's as little as possible. Wasn't able to lock it in the way he wants to. There's that little bit of space. Regardless, it's still one he wants back. Getting beat short side when you're on the post sucks. It sucks. He wants that one back. Either way, it's 2-1. But moving on, we're going to have a call go our way. It's offsides. There's 5:08 left in the period. It's a great pass across the blue line to Zacha before we even enter the zone. It's on the neutral side of the blue line. And Zacha has to spin, drag his foot, collect the puck, and then move it into the offensive zone, which he does, sort of. And as he takes that zone, he's going to go down the right wall, slam on the brakes, tosses to Wotherspoon at the right point. Wotherspoon's pucks to the net, which he's been really good about. DeBrusk is going to get a tip on the puck, and it's going to beat Georgiev high blocker. And it's 3-1, and DeBrusk gets a huge goal. They're going to challenge for offsides. I cannot believe this stood. I can't believe it. Because although I understand that you have control and possession, I don't think I've ever seen someone, as their foot crosses the blue line, them still count in that moment, them receiving the puck, as control and possession. Almost always I've seen that be like, you need to have a stride with it or something. A hockey move, right? Football, you need a football move? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. But no, it stands. It was onside. They deemed that he had control as his foot slipped off the blue line. And it's a good goal. So it's 3-1. I cannot believe it wasn't considered offsides. I will take that, though. And we get the power play because of the failed coach's challenge. We don't do anything with it, which is especially painful because you're like, we could really put a stranglehold in this game if we score here. But we didn't, so it's fine. And we'll go to the second period. And the second period is the Avalanche kicking our teeth in for all of it. For the whole period. The whole time. Like, bad. Really bad. And then with 3:40 left, we bent, and then we finally broke. I really thought at this point we might get out of this period without allowing one. Just go into the third, have a 2-goal lead, crush this. Not so lucky. They get set up in our zone. It's just a blue line play. Pass across to Manson, who's on the left point. He's going to hammer this on net. It was a hard shot. Swayman makes a save, but it bounces around in his equipment a little bit and then lands behind him. Swayman can't locate it. McKinnon cleans it up, and it's 3-2 just like that. That's another one that I bet Swayman just wants back a little bit. Again, these are goals that, like, you're not going to exactly call them soft, but he saw it coming. He got a big chunk of it. He wants that to fall where he needs it to fall. It's weird. Swayman was fantastic. He was so good. Couple of huge saves in this one. But both of the goals you could look at and be like, he probably wants that one back. He probably feels like he could have had a shutout tonight if he was just a little sharper. It's the kind of competitive drive we like, though. 1:45 left. Manson for interference. We're going to go to the power play with a chance to go back up by 2. 40 seconds left of this power play that doesn't look amazing. Coyle is going to go for tripping. So we're going to be 4v4 for 57 seconds and then a penalty kill. We're going to move on to the third. We're going to start on the penalty kill for about a minute. We kill it. And with 4:35 left in this period, which was not a lot going on in this one, really low event period, high sticking on Manson. We're going to go to the power play. And with 2 seconds left of the power play, it's a battle along the boards on the right side of the offensive zone. And Pasta is going to win this battle, bump it over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk is going to skate right into the high slot. Everyone collapses, and somehow, I get it. I get how they forget him, but I don't get it. Pasta sneaks away. Everyone forgets about Pasta. He goes down to Georgiev's glove side, and DeBrusk just waits. Whoop! And it's a tap-in for Pasta. Just, you could call it backdoor, I guess, kind of, but just redirects it right into the net. It's 4-2. Pasta is going to get the hat trick on an empty net for a 5-2 dub. Not too shabby. Against a team that people consider to be very good. I'm people. I consider them to be very good. That's a great win. It's a dub. But game notes, the important stuff. The way we closed this game out was brilliant. The third period was not the most entertaining hockey in the world. But fundamentally, we got the puck out when we needed to. We didn't just ice it over and over. There were a couple icings, but we didn't just ice it over and over. We still attacked in moments. But something that I love when the team makes a conscious effort to, hey, no shots from these weird fucking angles that are going to lead to a 3-on-2 the other way. We're not shooting from the bottom of the right circle, missing the net, and then having to chase it. If you're up there alone, take a shot from wherever the hell you want. And Coyle did a couple times. But don't have this shot when everyone's set up and one defenseman pinched. You're shooting from this really sharp diagonal angle. It wraps around the boards. They pick it up. It's 3-on-1. And we didn't do it. We kept responsible in our zone, in the neutral zone, and in the offensive zone. I thought it was a brilliant way to close out a game. Was it super entertaining? No, but it was definitely intense. So I guess that makes it entertaining enough. I thought it was a brilliant third period. And we didn't create a lot, but we stifled everything. Really great job. And Swayman, another game note here. It's just really weird that he had a few not softies, but like things that you think he'd want back. But he made massive saves in this one. He was so good. It's so funny how goaltenders work sometimes because one little mistake, it ends up at the back of your net. You're playing at the highest league. But also, you're going to stop like 6 of them that definitely should have gone in. It's weird. Goalies, what are you going to do? Gotta love this team. Go Bees! Go Bees! Thank you for watching, but of course, we've got to give a shout out to the low-quality YouTube channel members. Need a real name for that one of these days. Starting with the top line tier, the Atomic Lizard, Bradley Johnson, Aaron Adams, Coach D, Just Aaron, Han Slomo, Darren Woodbury, Micro Sausage, Brett Arney, Pincent, Justin Barnard, and Nick Zatrullo. You guys are studs. And then we have our Stallions, Abraxion, Hailey E. Coyote, Joel, Jacob Pratt, Jason Ozzy Bruin Connolly, Tupton Detashi, Jonathan Harvey, DeKingery, The Only Newts, A Tasty Snack, Doots42, Bruin Smash, and Jeremy. Absolute legends. Thank you guys so much for your support, and go Bees.